Hi, Kim West, the Sleep Lady, and today I'm going to answer Sarah's question. This is what she wrote in. Shortly after birth, my daughter Lacey became big on holding my hand during nursing and when going to sleep. Foolishly, I gave her my hand, and by now, at 15 months old, she depends on me holding her hand when falling asleep 3 times a day. When she realizes my hand isn't there anymore, she wakes up almost immediately crying for me and my hand, and we have always tried to encourage a stuffed doll at bedtime, but in the end, the doll just doesn't mean anything. She wants my hand. I put stuffed animals in my house and blankets next to her in the crib in hopes that she'll attach to something other than my hand. How do I get her to have any interest in a lovey? The hand thing is not working anymore for my tired family. Please help. Sarah. You know what, Sarah? There are 2 most popular sleep crutches besides feeding to sleep and holding to sleep. But other than that, it is hair twirling of moms and hand holding. Okay, so you're not alone, by the way, and actually, of course, it was very sweet that she would hold probably like your pinky when you were nursing when she was a baby. And again, I've had lots of moms who do that. I was thinking about one mom in particular when I was reading your story. We were working with her son, and he was 11 months old, and he also liked to hold her hand and her finger in particular, her pinky, when he was nursing. And so she found this little stuffed animal. It was small, no dangerous parts to be removed. She made the decision to have him sleep with it. She felt okay with it, and it was a cow, and it had these little horns, and he held on to the horn because it was like the size of her pinky, which I thought was very creative of the mom. Did it take time? Absolutely. You know, he had to attach to something other than her hand, and it took some time, but it did work. So first things first, what I would do is, of course, make sure you start on a day after great naps. So let him hold your hand during the nap time and, make sure he's got great naps. Set yourself up for a good bedtime. And then if you're still nursing, nurse before bedtime. Allow him to hold your fingers. And then we're all done nursing. Again, turn on the light, kisses and into the crib. And then do the shuffle. Be careful because he's probably going to reach out, try to hold your hand. And what I would do is I would touch his hand. You could kiss his hand, but don't let him grab your fingers. So again, you control the touch, which is one of my rules of the shuffle. And reassure him, of course. Redirect him to the lovey. Also redirect him to whatever you're picking out as the lovey during the day too. When he gets upset and he might say hand, hand, hand. Of course, you hug him and hold him and say, let's go get Blanky, or let's go get Cow, or whatever you choose as a stuffed animal, and you're constantly redirecting him, okay? And then, eventually, and it could take about a week for him to no longer need your hand to go to sleep. You could focus on night first and not naps. Eventually, it will stop working for naps, and then that might be your cue to start it with naps. If you want to do it all at once, that's, of course, your choice. Don't do it unless you're going to be consistent because you don't want to train him to cry until you give him your hand. Okay? All right, good luck.